Hey guys, thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel. A lot of the reason why I'm doing YouTube is obviously to share a little bit more about my life. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me a list of questions that you would like to know more about, and I got a lot of really good ones, so here we go. My first question is, how old am I? I feel 20 most days, but I'm 27. And I turned 27 and I felt real good until I looked in the mirror. And I'm telling you, from 26 to 27, I got about 80% older. I don't know if it's the dieting or I'm just getting old, but yeah, I'm 27, but I love to party. My next question is, what is your ethnicity? I am Cuban. Both my parents were born in Havana, Cuba, and came to the United States when they were children. My mom was like 8 months old and my dad was like 3. A lot of the times people get confused with me being Cuban because I have blonde hair and green eyes and freckles. But you know, a lot of Cubans originated from Spain, and Spaniards are actually very light. Ingrid, hello. My grandparents are actually really traditionally Cuban, and they've always made great Cuban food growing up. And my favorite Cuban food that my grandmother makes is bistec empanizado. Like, there is nothing better than some breaded steak. I love Cuba. The next question is where I was born and raised. I was born in Miami, raised in Miami, and it wasn't until recently that I moved to California, but I do miss Miami a lot. I miss the Miami heat because I love hot weather. I will sit in the car and just turn the heat on because I love hot weather and I miss it. I love the Florida beaches. There's actually no beach that I've ever been to that is better than the Florida beaches. Growing up, I was at the beach like every weekend with my family. So I do miss that, and I do miss my family a lot, and they're all in Florida. And there's no good Cuban restaurants in California. The Cuban food is all in Miami, I think. So I do miss that. There's a lot of great things about Miami. So my next question is if I speak Spanish. Well, considering my grandparents don't speak a lick of English, I should speak Spanish a little bit better, but I don't. I sing it really well. Yo quiero bailar, tú quieres sudar, y pegarte a mí, el cuerpo rozar. Yo te digo si tú me puedes provocar, eso no quiere decir que pa' la cama voy. It's so wrong. My grandmother would be so proud of me. So the number one question that I always get all the time is how me and Frank met. Long story short, I was a little bit of a groupie, not gonna lie. Stalked him a little bit on the social media network. And then one day he started liking my Instagram pictures. So I was like, what? This guy's liking my pictures. So I remember I would screenshot the picture of Frank liking my stuff, or like Frank writing on my stuff. And then like we would exchange a few words here and there. And then one day he slid into my Facebook messages. Kind of cute, kind of creepy. But he said, Happy 4th of July, which is the funniest thing to me because there's no 4th of July in Canada. But he was still like, Happy 4th. And I was like, oh, thank you, eh? Canadian man. So then after that, we talked for a couple months and I made a trip up to Toronto, and the rest is history. Now we're here in California and he's amazing. So anyone who has an Instagram crush, I mean, it's possible, it could happen. Look at me, I'm married, I'm happy, and yeah, go for it. When are me and Frank having babies? So this is something that me and Frank have actually been talking about because I do want to have a baby, but I decided that I would give myself one more year to compete and really give it all and try to make it to the Olympia. And then me and Frank are gonna try for a little tiny Frank baby with little veins, a little bald head, cute little thing. Hopefully he'll be small because I do not have childbearing hips. I'll tell you right now. What is my favorite cheat meal? I get this one a lot too. And it really just depends on what I'm feeling like. If I'm starving for like a week, it's pretty much anything. But I do really, really enjoy a good burger. I usually get the half-pound burger. I know, I'm disgusting. And I'll get fries. I usually get sweet potato fries and the truffle fries. So it's a lot of food, but I can do it. I'm a big girl. Or I'll have a pizza. I usually like the Pizza Hut pizzas because they have stuffed crust and they have just cheese. I like cheese. I really love cheese too. That's why I think I like pizza so much, because the more cheese, the better. I'll get extra cheese with the cheese in the crust, and then I'll get the Parmesan cheese on top, and then I'll dip it in blue cheese. I'm a cheese freak, yeah. And I always have to have something chocolate. I really like ice cream. Ice cream with some brownies and some everything chocolate. Just chocolate, more chocolate, more chocolate. It's delicious. What's my favorite reality show? I love this question because I'm huge on reality TV. Don't tell me it's fake. It's not fake. It's amazing. So my favorite reality show right now, it's a couple. I like the Real Housewives, Orange County and Atlanta. I really like Atlanta because they're outrageous. Nene, girl, love her. But it's just fun to watch them because they're fighting, and it's every time I play it, Frank's like, I can't watch grown women screaming at each other. But I'm all there like with my popcorn, like, this is so good, so interesting. And the other reality show I like is Dating Naked. I don't get it. I don't understand how anybody would sign up for that show, honestly. I don't think I would ever want to meet someone completely naked. It doesn't make sense to me. And that's probably why they never end up together, but it's still entertaining because they don't blur out like their butts and stuff, so you get to see all the action. And they do all these weird things on the show too, so me and Frank actually watched that together. I got him into it. I also got him into Bad Girls Club. He would sit there and watch Bad Girls Club without me. So, Frank, everyone knows your secret, boo. What was I doing before fitness? I was living at home. I had several jobs and I was going to school. I worked for Royal Caribbean, I worked for Humana Healthcare, and I did summer camp. Most of the jobs I had were office jobs, and I do have a little bit of ADD, so it was really hard for me to concentrate at these jobs, and I wasn't happy at them. So when I found fitness in 2013, I actually found a passion for something, and I actually remember very excited to wake up at 4 in the morning just to go to the gym. I would go to the gym at 4, go to work, leave at 12 to go back to the gym because that's how much I liked it. And I could not wait to get home, to take my little nap, to go back again. Like, I was doing 3 a day because I was so excited to just work out. Now that's a passion for you. How do I manage being married to a bodybuilder? This is an interesting question. I think a lot of couples competing in general, I know a lot of people have issues with it, but I mean, you just kind of always have to put the other person first. I've always done that, but it's also a lot with, has a lot to do with my upbringing because my mother was always putting everyone before herself, and I feel like I took on that same role. So Frank has always been before me, and I think that's why we work so well, because bodybuilders are very demanding in what they need and what they have to do, and if you understand that and you accept it and are happy to work with them, then things work out. Our relationship is fine. Competing, not competing, we're always the same. There's no up and downs. It's pretty much always up. I mean, it's always great. I love Frank. He's the best. And lastly, how do I deal with the pressure of social media? This is something that I've had to learn to deal with over time, because I remember when I first had Instagram, for me it was more of people hating, I guess, or like saying really nasty things to you on social media, and it actually really, really affected me 3 years ago. Now I don't, whatever, block, 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 block. It's actually turned me into a more confident person because I can brush these things off and I don't let them sit there and destroy me from the inside out. So I'm actually really happy. Like, there's nothing really that someone can tell me on social media that will ever make me feel otherwise anymore. Team confidence? So these questions were just a little bit more about me. In the future, I'm going to cover more of my dieting and my training and my booty workouts. But for now, enjoy this video and I hope to see you next week. A lot of the whole purpose of my YouTube channel is to tell you or to bring you. You know, I'm really bad at these long things. I'm so bad at these long things. My memory span is like a fish. And about my training and blah, blah, blah. Hey guys, thanks for coming back. Hey guys, thanks. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. My brain is in a fog of fart. So I asked Instagram for a list of let's do that again. But before I do, please subscribe to my channel. I'm blabbing again. That's offensive. Just slide in there. Oh, sorry, Abby. Just really trying to focus on, I just blanked. A lot of little, that was the worst answer.
That was a little weak answer.
Where was I? I was gonna say something else. Oh, maybe I should just start over.